week. In the first semi-final, 12 performed in the toughest stage of the competition yet.
It was really wrong.
This is the serious business end of this show. It's about talent.
And then, the result no one was prepared for.
No one is moving on.
Is that real?
It's real.
All going home.
It was a night full of surprises.
Wow, this is a strange night. All three are moving on. Anna and Patrick.
And then, the hardest decision the judges have ever faced.
Christina and Alan.
Connor, I'd love you to come back and show us something special.
We gotta hurry. We're almost off the air, Sharon.
Do I break 2 hearts or 1? Christina and Ali.
5 acts made it through, and tonight, who else will join them in the top 10? Alice Tan Ridley, Hash Pop, Maestro Alexander Boo, Michael Lapari and Ashley DeJean, Michael Grasso, Deborah Romer, Studio One Young Beast Society, Jeremy Van Schoonhoven, Nathaniel Kenyon, Burry, Jackie Ivanko, and Fighting Gravity. It's time to unleash the talent.
Live from Hollywood, this is America's Got Talent, the semifinals. Now, here's your host, Nick Cannon.
Hollywood! Okay. Hello and welcome to America's Got Talent. This is our second semifinal. Now, the last chance to make it to the top 10 is tonight. If the first semifinal is anything to go by, tonight is going to be brutal. Those that make it through will be one step closer to the ultimate prize. And you know what that is. $1 million, and the winner will be starring in our National America's Got Talent tour. It's playing across the country, and it will include a headline show at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. How cool is that? Yeah. This is the toughest night the acts have faced so far. They have to impress you at home, and they have to wow 3 of the most demanding experts in the business, our America's Got Talent judges. Here's Morgan, Sharon Osbourne, and Howie Mandel. Keep it going for our America's Got Talent judges. They look so lovely, don't they? Now that we got them, we also got our 4th judge at home. That's you. And we've got 12 acts waiting backstage. They each got 90 seconds to change their lives tonight. So, are you ready, America? Let's get to it. Our first act has spent years earning her living by singing on the New York subway. Tonight, she's hoping the whole country will stop and listen. She is Alice Tan Ridley.
Work in the subway.
What an amazing voice.
You are the embodiment of soul.
Do you think your daughter Gabby's proud of you? I know she's proud of me. Alice Tan Ridley!
Singing has been a part of me since I've been in the world. When I was about 3 years old, I won the talent show, and somebody handed me $5 and said, "You were great," and that was the beginning of my career. And now I'm 57, and I'm here.
She really is a natural performer.
Just slightly bent.
She's got this confidence, and she has such a powerhouse of a voice.
That was beautiful.
I have never been this close to my dreams. Will I have to go back to the subway to perform? Hopefully not. Tonight, I'm going to sing my heart out.
From New York City, give it up for Alice Tan Ridley.
Share my life, take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I've been holding back, I cannot smash on the side. I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Don't make me love one another. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're there. Unless I imagine you're there. Don't walk away from me. No, don't walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you.
Alice Tan Ridley. Wonderful. Let me help you down, lovely. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Mr. Morgan, how did she do?
I'll tell you, it's a bit different to the subway, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I mean, look at you. How glamorous you look. I've never seen anybody wear more jewels than Sharon Osbourne. Like, you've even out-jeweled Sharon. Look, it's a very, very big year for the singers this year. You know that. And I looked at all the names on the sheet tonight, the contestants. It is impossible to pick even 2 or 3 that might go through. I've got to say, though, Alice, for a first up tonight, incredibly strong performance.
Sharon.
Alice, it's been so long since I've heard that song sung that way. It was just amazing. Goosebumps all over. Sensational performance. And might I say, from one 57-year-old to another 57, you look fabulous.
Thank you, Sharon.
Howie.
Well, you know, this contest is about America speaking. In America, you have touched the heart of a lot of people, and look at this room. I mean, they stood up. You brought them to their feet. And I think that says it all. I mean, you got to be thrilled with where you are now. Good luck, and hopefully you get to go farther.
I really do hope so.
Miss Alice Tan Ridley. Now, we know your daughter has some celebrity status, but since the show, have you been getting noticed and recognized?
From all over the world, I've been getting emails with people just loving what I do.
Oh, that's beautiful. And if you love what Alice does, call 1-866-60-AGT-01. That's 1-866-60-24801. If you're with AT&T, you can text the word VOTE to 4801. You can vote up to 10 times per voting method, but not until the end of the show. All right? Right now, let's hear it one more time for Miss Alice Tan Ridley. Coming up, sensational singers, jaw-dropping illusions, body-popping, piano-playing, bike riding, and the 10-year-old opera singer that has the whole country going crazy. We'll be right back. It is live television. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. As you know, our winner will be off on the America's Got Talent National Tour. It starts October 1st. For tickets and dates, go to NBC.com/AGT. Now, our next act tonight is a dancer. But that's only half of the story. Here's the body poppin', eye poppin', has pop.
It was amazing.
We from me.
Hollywood.
I left my family for my American dream.
That's what I'm talking about.
Has pop.
Since the quarterfinal, I just come back to my normal life. I'm dancing on the street and teaching kids.
Very nice. Oh, it's good.
Sometimes it's hard, you know, because I'm thinking about my kids back in France. To be aware of my kids is so difficult. I have to do this.
I love you.
For my future, and I can bring my kids in America.
Has Pop tells stories through his performance arts. I mean, he's brilliant. I want to see a new storyline. He's got to perform a showstopper.
Rock, you go.
Tonight, my performance is about argue with my neighborhood, so I have to go and compete.
Boom, boom, boom.
I've been shooting with cameras and putting something together. It's something I never done before. I have to step up, I have to do perfect and show to America. Has Pop is here. I promise you I'm not done.
From Los Angeles, California, here is Has Pop.
Testing Has Pop energy drink.
Funny floor.
Has Pop. Oh, man. Sharon, how'd he do?
Has Pop. I really respect the way you tried to come back with much more sophisticated performance by adding the film. At this, you know, it's a crucial stage for you. But somehow it didn't work for me personally. I love what you do. You know I'm a fan of yours. I think that, you know, you are the best at what you do. But that particular performance, I wasn't so keen on. But again, I appreciate you took a risk, a really big risk. And I just hope that America realizes how important it is to vote and that they vote you through.
Howie.
Well, I disagree. I think it's amazing. You know, there are a lot of dancers on this show and at this level. I don't think there's a lot of dancers that reach your level of dance. And then the ability to add story, to add mime, to add video. brings a whole new level to what it is that you're doing. So you did wow me. So, you know, but she's right. You know, people complain all the time. They go, oh, that was the wrong act, got voted off. But people, you got to vote. If they love you and they see the uniqueness, they got to vote. Otherwise, you won't be here next week.
Piers, you hit your buzzer.
Yeah, I didn't really get it tonight, Has, but I like you and I like the body popping. I think you're a very talented dancer, one of the best we've got. But at the semi-final stage, I don't really want to see some great giant Yeti bloke trying to pretend to hit you. It's all a bit weird to me. I don't know what he was doing there. I want to see you dance, not some strange guy behind you, half naked, trying to hit you. So for me, it was all a little bit over my head. I might be the stupid one here, but I don't think so.
I'll explain it to them.
Pop, would you like to explain the concept to Piers a little bit quickly?
I want to say something at America. I come here and I give you a dream. I'm 100% all the time on stage. So please give me my.
All right. To vote for Pop, call 1-866-60-AGT-02. That's 1-866-60-24802. Or text the word vote to 44802. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Pop. Still to come tonight, a passionate pianist with a surprising twist. And 2 contestants hope their aerial love story will inspire America. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Okay, our next act is the only instrumentalist left in the competition. He's a teenager who's happy to make major sacrifices for his talent. He is Maestro Alexander Bowie. The act going into the semifinal is Maestro Alexander Bowie.
One bit of advice. Stick to classical, but choose a piece in the next round that people have heard of, all right?
I'll make you proud. When they called my name to go to the semifinals, I felt overwhelmed and very touched by America. I never felt like this before. It's the best feeling I ever had. There isn't a day when I don't practice piano. It's just like eating breakfast. It's like a habit. My friends don't understand my dream. They always ask me to hang out with them, but I have to say no because piano is very important to me. It's my life.
Without a doubt, the most naturally talented person we've had all year. I love the Maestro. But if he doesn't choose a piece of music tonight we've all heard of, he's going to go home.
My last performance was big, but tonight it's much bigger. I'm taking it up a notch, combining classical and the pop style together. But I promise you, I'll bring the roof down.
From Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, please welcome Maestro Alexander Bowie. Quite impressive. Good job, man. Howie.
Here's what I
How
know.
could
It
you
doesn't
possibly
because
buzz
I'll
him?
tell you. I'll
How
tell
could you do that?
Because at this point in the competition, this is not your talent is undeniable. I feel like I'm at a piano recital. I want to give you flowers. You know, you did wonderful. No. This does not compare. It's apples and oranges to people like Fighting Gravity, to people that are doing crazy, amazing things. I hear Flight of the Bumblebee and Boogie Woogie. I hear that. I don't think it reaches the level that we need.
Piers.
Well, it's not Boogie Woogie, it's Bumble Boogie, right?
Yeah.
Maestro? Which I think says it all. You are a cultural ignoramus, Howie. Because that...
Wow.
Sorry.
You gonna let him talk about you like that?
This show is called America's Got Talent, and in terms of dedication, in terms of excellence of what you do, in terms of raising the bar away from the normal stuff we see, you're one of the most brilliant performers we've had. And he buzzes you.
Thank you.
Believe it.
Sharon, you're in the middle of all this. What do you think?
I'm scared to say a word.
That's a first.
Ignoramus.
Yes, I might be another ignoramus.
Yes,
Right.
you are.
Well, the most difficult piece to play, obviously, and you played it brilliantly. It was very, very exciting. Very exciting. And you know that I haven't been excited by you in the past, but now I am.
You buzzed him last
Right.
time.
I did. But I enjoyed that piece of music. I
I'm not
enjoyed it
denying
immensely.
it wasn't great. It's not as exciting as what we're about to see tonight and what I've seen in the past. Who do you?
All right. It's hot up in here tonight. All right, Maestro Alexander Boyd, explain to Howie and the rest of the world how difficult that piece actually was.
That piece is very hard. It takes great dedication and time to perfect that piece.
All right, Maestro.
Well, to put Maestro into the top 10, call 1-866-60-AGT-03. That's 1-866-602-4803. Or text the word VOTE to 4803. Ladies and gentlemen, Maestro Alexander Boyd. After the break, a magician sets out to mystify America, and later, our youngest ever opera singer hopes her voice will blow you away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent, the second semifinal. Now, up next, an aerial duo. Their act involves incredible skill and heart-stopping danger. They are Michael Lipari and Ashley Dijon.
What's up?
Very exciting.
One last spot to semifinals.
Michael and Ashley.
Michael and I met, we were both training on the beach in Santa Monica.
People often think we're a couple, but actually, we're just friends and partners. I think she was hoping for more than a partner. I mean, we are both the captain trying to drive the ship, so it does make things a little challenging at times, yes? Seriously?
I was looking at you.
It's that fire and that passion that truly makes our performance at the end of the day.
I'm worried for them because I don't know what they're going to do to wow us this time.
I want the real passion. I want the real connection. We've decided to go the direction of being a little more heartfelt. Last time, we shocked the judges in America, and this time, we want to touch their heart.
From Los Angeles, California, here are Michael Lipari and Ashley Dijon.
Closed off from love, didn't need the pain. once or twice was enough, and it was all in vain. Time starts to pass before you know it, you're frozen. But something happened for the very first time with you. My heart melted to the ground, found something true, and everyone's looking round, thinking I'm going crazy. And it's draining all of me. Oh, they find it hard to believe I'll be wearing these scars for everyone to see. I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the pain that I keep on closing. Will you cut me open and keep bleeding, keep bleeding. I keep bleeding. Will you cut me open and keep bleeding, keep
Michael Lepar and Ashley Dijon. Wow. How about it, Mr. Morgan?
Wow. How do you guys think that went?
I feel good about it.
Definitely.
Here's what I thought. There were no big tricks, no big stunt this time. He didn't drop her 100 feet and nearly kill her. And so I was thinking all the time, does it need it? Do you need that kind of drama to take it away from being otherwise a fairly routine aerial act? But there's something about you two and the chemistry that you have, and there's a passion about what you do, which I find very infectious. So although I don't normally like the traditional aerial act, and so I was waiting for something to happen, actually by the end I thought, you know what? I really liked the performance.
Sharon.
Yeah, Ashley, Michael, I thought the set looked beautiful. It was very dramatic. I loved the music bed. I think it was a great set that you just performed. I really loved it.
Thank you.
Howie.
You know, there was, for me, aside from whatever the story was, it was still scary. My heart was going because I go to a lot of shows and I see these aerial acts and they have a lot of those safety harnesses on. There was no safety harness. And you were just hanging above the ground. And she picked you up and I'm thinking, you could die. This is what this show is about. This is exciting. This gets your heart moving. And I know he didn't get it, but I'm a cultural ignoramus and I think it was great.
Thank you very much.
So, I mean, people were standing up in here. How does it feel?
It feels really good, actually.
It feels great. We love being up here. We're alive.
It's magical.
And if you believe that it was magical, you know what to do. You have to vote for Michael and Ashley. Call 1-866-60-AGT-04. That's 1-866-602-4804. Or text the word VOTE to 4804. But not yet. Voting will be open for 2 hours after the show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Michael Lepar and Ashley Dijon. Still to come, a young singer hopes tonight's performance will win America's heart. And a unique hip-hop crew takes dance where it's never been before. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. We are live from Hollywood. Up next, a magician who's had plenty of ups and downs on this show and in life, too. He is Michael Grasso.
You've got a cool factor about you.
I don't have another description, but wow.
That was absolutely brilliant.
Michael Grasso.
The only thing that ever made sense to me was to follow my dream and do magic. I have had a lot of roadblocks in my life. I've had 3 kidney transplants. The first transplant, my mother donated a kidney to me. That lasted about 8 years. And then my cousin Diana donated, then my cousin Karen. That's the one I have now. It changes your perspective on life, and it makes this opportunity so much more valuable.
You've worked your whole life for this, and you're going to be great. We love you guys.
I'm really glad that I brought Michael Grasso back with the wild card. He has gone from being out of this show to being a real contender.
A lot of pressure tonight. Now that I'm in the semifinals, I cannot wait for tonight's performance. I'm doing this not just for myself, but for my family, who has been there for me since the very beginning.
From Cape May, New Jersey, give it up for Michael Grasso. Does it again.
Thank you, sir.
Wow. Sensational. Once again, back is the incredible. Sharon, you have a rose. You're standing up. How did he do?
Michael, I mean, I honestly don't know what to say. That was absolutely sensational. I'm like speechless. That was sensational. Really.
Thank you.
How on earth do you do that?
Howie.
You know, I am such a fan of magic, and I'm such a fan of this show because this is the only show. There's singers and dancers on other shows where you can see something like this, and I don't know what that's like on TV, but live, wow, it's sensational.
Fantastic.
You deserve to be here. I hope people vote for you, and I want to see something else next time. You're great, Michael.
Here.
Well, finally, a rose between two thorns. Michael, you're an interesting one because your audition was great. The Vegas was disappointing. I thought that you'd blown it. You came back as a wild card, and slowly but surely you've got things going with this act where I think we're now looking. I looked at the big Grasso sign. I looked at the style, the speed, the cleverness, the surprise factor. You are becoming a world-class magic act right in front of us.
You are. Thank you, guys. Thank you all very much.
I really hope people vote for you.
Michael Grasso. All right, between you and me, how'd you do it?
Witchcraft and sorcery.
Oh, man. To put Michael into the top 10, call 1-866-60-AGT-05. That's 1-866-60-248-05. Calls are toll-free from landlines, or you can text the word VOTE to 4805. For more information and to vote online, log on to NBC.com. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Michael Grasso. Coming up, a stunt bike rider takes on his most dangerous challenge yet for a place in the top 10. And later, a young singer hopes he can control his nerves long enough to win over America. Stay right there. This is America's Got Talent, the second semifinal. Now up next, a young singer who's had more than her share of problems in life, but she's never been afraid to face them head on. She is Deborah Romer.
Your dream?
Play music, pay my bills, not wait tables.
You have this combination of being vulnerable but sexy.
You look like a star. You sang like a star. You are a star.
Deborah Romer.
As exciting as everything is now, my life has been difficult, and I can still remember the day that I ran away from home. My brother always got up really early to watch cartoons, and I remember walking out, and I had a suitcase, and there he was, like, staring at me. Gave him a hug and a kiss, and, like, I left. I'm doing more than anyone in my family's ever done. I'm, like, breaking a cycle.
The thing I love about Deborah is her innocence and her vulnerability in the way she performs. And she mustn't lose that tonight.
Keep the strands. If I could sum myself up in one word, it would be that I'm strong. Tonight's performance, I think, will definitely show people that.
From Kalamazoo, Michigan, here is Deborah Romer.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evenings and the stars appear and there's no one who will dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go blind for you. I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing I wouldn't do to make you feel my
Romer. Wow. Howie, how did Deborah do?
You know, Deborah, you're a lovely young lady. You're beautiful, and you could see it was nice. It was really nice, but I don't know that nice is good enough. You know, I was thinking back the other night on here on NBC, we saw the Emmys, and Jewel sang that song In Memoriam. That was like so haunting, and you got kind of that Jewel-esque kind of feel, but she just there's a difference. You have to rise to that. You know, I'm getting a sense that maybe tonight is more about the variety acts and that kind of wow rather than the singers. It might, you know, I'm just getting a feeling. I didn't feel as moved as I am by some of the other acts. But you're a lovely young lady, and now I'm getting booed again. Hey, people, I am a cultural ignoramus.
Here's
his words. I think we may have a new ogre, don't you, Nick? Yeah, do you know something? It's strange. I kind of know how he's coming from, Deborah. I think you've come so far in the competition, not just as a performer, but as a human being. You know, when I watched that video with you, we remind ourselves where you've come from. really tough life you've had to get to that stage. So I applaud you for that. But did that performance knock me out in the way that Michael Grasso just did? Or Michael and Ashley? You know, we've got so many great singers already gone through. You know that. And there's some great singers to come tonight. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure, if I'm honest. I'm not sure that was your great performance.
Sharon?
Deborah, lyrically, it was a very beautiful song, lyrically. But as far as it being a song to show your vocal ability, it was so limited. It was mainly, you know, all on one level. I didn't hear your strengths in the song. So as far as a competition song, it was a really weak choice. You know, we need something that's larger than life. We want to see you light up this stage, and tonight you didn't.
All right, Deborah, so how has this show changed your life?
I mean, in a sense, I've already won because before, like, I'm not lying when I say I've only played in the corner of coffee houses or restaurants. I've never been on a stage. And the fact that I can now book a show, people actually want to pay me to play now, and it's awesome.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, you want to put Deborah through to the top 10, you know what to do. You have to call 1-866-60-AGT-06. That's 1-866-602-4806. Or text the word VOTE to 4806. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Deborah Romer. Okay, a change of pace now. We started this competition with a whole bunch of dance crews, and only one has made it into the semifinal. And it's easy to see why. They are Studio One Young Beast Society.
The best dance crew performance I have seen.
Studio One Young Beast Society.
We are Studio One Young Beast Society, and we're in the semifinals! We couldn't believe it. We were so excited. We had worked so hard for that moment.
Since our last performance, we had to go back to school.
People, like, notice you, and it's pretty easy to make friends.
Studio One Young Beast Society are a really talented group of dancers, but they're in a really difficult semi-final tonight, and they've got to dance out of their skins.
We're the last dance crew left here in the semifinals, and we've seen the Jabberwockies on this show. Now they have a headline show in Vegas, and that's what we want.
They see broken finger, messed up wrist. What do they say, go hard or go home?
The tricks that we're doing are so difficult. We pushed ourselves to the limit. I never thought that dancing could be my life as much as it is right now. And we want to show how much passion we have in what we do. We really want this.
All right, from Orlando, Florida, make some noise for Studio One Young Beast Society.
We run this, yeah, Young Beast. Not gonna leave the game till we're sitting on top. No, we ain't going nowhere. No, there's no plan B. Put your hands in the air.
Society. Got them on their feet. Quite impressive, Mr. Morgan.
Enjoy it. Enjoy the applause. That is what entertaining is about, isn't it? How good does that feel to hear that?
It feels.
You know what? That is what you guys get when you put the hours in. You know, I keep seeing acts that come on the show who don't think they have to rehearse for 8 hours a day, who think they can get here the easy way. You guys, I've watched you from the start. Each time, better, faster, more inventive, slicker. And, you know, when I saw the running order, I thought tonight may be another big night for singers. Not anymore.
Sharon.
Yeah, every time I see you guys, there's a great urgency with your dance, and I love that. I love that, the whole youth, the urgency, and I love the fact of you mixing your dance with gymnastics. It's cutting edge. I love it. There were some moves I hadn't seen before, which I love, and I know that the public are going to put you through. I know it.
Howie.
I just have a feeling.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly with my cohorts here. You guys are phenomenal. It's just exciting. It's electric. I know your background said no plan B. It seemed like that. You know what I mean? You had nothing to fall back on. It was exciting. If I have one negative, it's just your name. Studio One Young Bee Society. It's not like catchy. I think it should be Studio 2 Young Bee Society.
All right. Howie's full of them tonight. Studio One Young Bee Society. Let everybody know how much hard work you actually did put in for this routine.
We've put every minute we can put into this routine, and we really hope that America and you all and the audience, you appreciate our creativity and hard work that we really put into these routines. It means a lot.
All right. If you appreciate it, you know what to do. You got to put them through to the top 10. Call 1-866-60-AGT-07. That's 1-866-602-4807. Or text the word VOTE to 4807. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Studio One Young Bee Society. Good job, guys. Okay, as you know, we are live, and the act coming up after the break is one of the biggest stage sets we've ever had. So the crew is going to get a little head start. The race is on against time. Who's the act? Will the stage be ready? You never know. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. We are live from Hollywood. And it looks like they made it. The stage is ready. The next act is a stunt bike rider who always pushes himself to the limit, but sometimes things go wrong. Here's Jeremy Van Schoonhoven.
Spectacular.
It is amazing how you ratchet it up every time.
Judges, it's up to you.
Jeremy.
My first audition for America's Got Talent because of Terry Fader. I used to know Terry back when we were doing small shows at fairs and stuff, and we were both starving artists, and now Terry's not starving. I'm still starving a little bit.
Terry Fader!
I got a hold of Terry, and he told me, Jeremy, you just got to go for it.
Jeremy is incredibly skillful. He puts together his bikes, he puts together his props.
Tonight, my preparation is not what I was hoping. I haven't had enough time to practice at all.
He's bleeding.
You're bleeding?
Yeah, his elbow.
Oh, wow.
I haven't had a fall this bad in at least 6 years, and I'm hurt pretty bad.
Man, that was scary. We need to get you to the hospital.
I am completely terrified right now. This is the biggest performance in my life, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it.
From Talent, Oregon, give it up for Jeremy Van Schoonhoven.
I came to dance, 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 dance. Give me some space for both my hands, 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 hands. You, 'cause it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah. Throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, hey, baby, let's go. 'Cause we gon' rock this club. We gon' go all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. 'Cause I told you once, now I told you twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I just want it all. I'm gonna put my hands in the air, hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, hey, baby, let's go. 'Cause we gon' rock this club. We gon' go all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. 'Cause I told you once, now I told you twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite.
Wow! Jeremy Van Schoonhoven. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think that's the most afraid I've been on this show. Wow!
Jeremy!
Injured and everything. Sharon!
Jeremy, oh my goodness me. Oh. Are you crazy? You're crazy. Does your mother know that you do this?
She's right over there.
Now, first of all, the first accident that you had, what have you done to your arm, your head, and your leg?
Well, I cut my head, I bruised my nose, I got stitches in my arm.
Oh.
It's swollen way down to here. And that screws with my grip strength, so I couldn't hold on. That's what happened over there. And my hip is really bad. I could hardly walk.
I'm telling you, I told you before, Evel Knievel has nothing on Jeremy. Nothing.
Thank you.
Nothing. You are sensational. And you know what? I have so much respect for you. After your injury, you got up here and you are better than ever. So you deserve every vote. And I'm asking America to please pick up the phone and vote for Jeremy. Please.
Howie!
Sharon sounds like she's hosting a telethon for you.
I am.
He's just out of the hospital, people, and all he has is a bike. He can't afford a seat. Please vote.
Piers.
You know, it takes a certain kind of nutcase to fall off that in rehearsal and then come back and do it again. I mean, I wouldn't do that on my feet, never mind a bike.
It was terrifying.
One of the gutsiest things I've seen. But
Ever.
what I like about you is this. You got it wrong there. It all went wrong at the start.
Right.
So you've now had a terrible rehearsal, nearly killed yourself, and it starts wrong. Most people would just give up. But there's something about you. You're a fighter. And that's what came through. Really good.
Wow. Jeremy Van Schoonhoven. That was incredible. I have to know, what was going through your mind during this performance?
I was completely terrified. I was just hoping that everybody here would see that I'm having fun and having a good time.
All right, well, we've seen it. To put Jeremy into the top 10, call 1-866-60-AGT-08. That's 1-866-6024808. Or text the word VOTE to 4808. There's a limit of 10 votes per voting method, but don't vote just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Jeremy Van Schoonhoven. Okay, now I guys have to go and get all of this stuff off the stage. More acts still to come tonight, and at the end of the show, you have to decide who you want to put through to the top 10. Here's how to vote.
You've seen all the acts. Now you know what time it is? It's time to vote for your favorite.
There are 3 ways to vote, and the best thing is that you can vote 10 times each way. Pick up the phone, go online, or if you're with AT&T, you can text the word VOTE along with the number of your favorite contestant. Just like you were texting one of your friends.
It's easy.
Standard text messaging rates apply.
We need your votes. Come on.
It's quite simple. If you don't vote, then your favourite's going home.
Hey, make sure you vote.
Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Up next, a young singer who's been battling his nerves since the very first audition. Is he gonna beat him tonight? Here's Nathaniel Kenyon.
Music is a way to inspire people in a way that nothing else can.
I think we're beginning to see the flowering of a pop star.
Nathaniel Kenyon.
When I first tried out for the show, I didn't think that something like this could happen. I have a mom, I have 4 little sisters, and I'm the only guy in the house, so if something breaks, I have to fix it, or try to fix it. Don't always fix it. Imagining the life that we could have if I went all the way, it's like right there. It really does make me feel like I can take care of them. It makes me feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
He's been sick. He's been nervous. If he can actually sing well tonight and be the heartthrob, he could be a favourite.
It's the semifinals now. I know that I have to be 100%. My whole family is coming out. No excuses. I have to do it.
From Baxley, Georgia, give it up for Nathaniel Kenyon.
What day is it? And in what month? This clock never seems so alive. Oh, I can't keep up, and I can't back down. I've been losing so much time. 'Cause it's you and me, and all of the people with nothing to do. Nothing to lose, and it's you and me, and all of the people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. There's something about you I can't quite figure out. Yeah. Everything she does is beautiful, and everything she does is right. 'Cause it's you and me, and all of the people with nothing to do. Nothing to lose, and it's you and me, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off you. I can't keep my eyes off of you.
Nathaniel Kenyon got the ladies screaming. Howie, how'd he do?
Well, Nathaniel, you know, the audience likes you. I think you have the package to be a pop star. You're good looking. You can carry a tune, and I hear the women screaming, the girls screaming when you just walk out. I'm sure and that's the kind of people at home that will vote. It's not as exciting as some of the other acts that we see. You also don't have a lot of stage. Your mic technique is a little weird. You know, I don't know if you heard it or they hear it at home, but you were popping. You were a little close at sometimes, and I heard the sound.
Yeah.
You know, but you heard that too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that.
So, you know, you're not there yet, but you're very good, and you get nervous again. I see you licking your mouth. You don't get nervous. America loves you. Let's find out if you go on.
Here's
Nathaniel, look, we all like you. Everyone likes you. You're a great guy, a very good-looking guy. You got all the girls going crazy and stuff. However, and it's a big however for me, tonight has been an incredible semi-final, the best that I can ever remember in the
for
5
sure.
years we've had this. I mean, I really mean that. And I was watching you thinking, do you deserve a place in the top 10 over 4 or 5 of the other great variety acts we've had tonight? And I decided there were too many missed notes to deserve that place for me tonight. It was not your best performance.
Yeah.
Sharon.
Well, luckily for you, he doesn't have to decide. It's America that decides. Nathaniel, I think that from when we first saw you, you've come an awful long way. Your stage presence has got so much better. Your confidence level. I really do think that the young girls are going to love you.
All right, Nathaniel, so how is that confidence level right now?
I mean, you know, I feel like I've done a lot of work coming to this point, and I mean, I feel good about the performance. So I hope everybody else does, and if I get through, I'm just going to keep working and trying to improve.
Sounds confident to me. To vote for Nate, call 1-866-60-AGT-09. That's 1-866-60-248-09. Or text the word VOTE to 4809. For more information and to vote online, you can log on to NBC.com. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Nathaniel Kenyon. Coming up, a magician attempts his biggest illusion ever for your votes. And a bunch of students hope to take their act to a spectacular new level. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Tomorrow night, it's the results. We find out who's making it into the top 10 and who's heading home. And it's one of the biggest hit shows in Vegas. We'll have a mesmerizing performance from the cast of Le Rêve. And live on stage, you might have heard of this guy, the sensational Jason Derulo will be in the building. That's all tomorrow night at 9, 8 Central, so be here. Okay, here's our next act. Last time he was here, he made a tiger appear on stage. Tonight, he's hoping to go even bigger. He is Murray.
Whatever you do, do not take your eyes off the chamber.
That is what I'm talking about. Murray!
I come from a long line of railway workers. My whole family works in the railway. And I was the first one to do something completely different, do magic tricks. The trick I'm doing tonight is all related to my family's history.
Terrific magician, but he's done Ferraris, he's done tigers. How are you going to beat that?
Should I try this, what we're trying here?
Try what we do the moves.
This is the largest trick ever performed on America's Got Talent. The pressure's unbelievable.
We have 2 illusions on the same show. So Murray's going to have to be better than Michael Grasso.
You know, Michael Grasso's back. We have a history. We competed with each other starting out back in the day. It's interesting to come face to face again. I don't think there's room in the top 10 for 2 magicians. And I think it's going to be either him or me. And may the best man win.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, give it up for Murray.
Good evening, America. Tonight, I'm going to bring you back to 1932. That was the year my father was born. See, he worked on the railway all his life. The whole family did. On the weekends, they'd actually play board games with me, my mom and my dad. And we played Monopoly. He always gave me the train piece. But all I wanted to do was magic, just like that. Well, tonight, I brought my own train. Tonight, I'm going to attempt the largest magic trick ever on America's Got Talent stage. We need 2 volunteers. They're going to come out of the audience. They're pre-selected, so sir, you come on up, and you come on up, all right? You're going to go behind the train, all right? And you're going to watch everything, all right? You're going to be the eyes and the ears, all right? The train is 24 feet long, 12 feet tall, and it's made entirely of steel. Guys, do me a favor. Close the back. That's for you. We're going to cover the front. Now, we're going to raise it up into the air with chain motors. Now, this is the exact type of train my father worked on when he was a young boy, 18 years old. And it was 2766 with the train. The train was actually built in 1918, pulled 140 cars. Every single day it pulled it and worked. It was a workhorse. Well, this has been designed for my father. Dad, this is for you.
And did it my way.
Wow. Wow. Where's it at? Wow. I don't know what to say. Piers.
Yeah, Murray, very good trick. I was a little bit bored by the chat tonight.
Okay.
I thought it was a little bit stilted, didn't really electrify me. Very interesting what you said in your interview before. There's probably not room in the top 10 for two magicians. And I'm going to be very honest, on the performances tonight, to me, the other guy did better. Michael Grasso's trick was better, his delivery was better, the show was better.
Fair enough.
Sharon.
I think you were both equally as good. I mean, Murray, I paid fortunes to go and see David Copperfield, and I've never seen anything like that. I mean, it's just incredible.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I have never seen anything as spectacular as that. And
Have you heard?
David Copperfield years ago did something on a special. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Yeah, David did something about 20 years ago, and it's one of those things. When I grew up, when I was 10 years old, it was an honor because he's my idol. You know,
Okay.
he's the guy.
So this is
that
an
I looked up
homage.
to.
This is
It's
like
a
an
total
homage. Yeah.
to my father, as well as David. He's the #1 grand illusionist in the world.
But
David
tonight's
Copperfield.
about you. It isn't
I know
about
that.
David Copperfield.
Thank you, Sharon.
Howie.
You know what? I kind of agree with Piers. The presentation of it, it's phenomenal that you can make something like that disappear. But it's all about the presentation. And I don't know if they can hear it at home, but there's a train leaving the building.
To put Murray into the top 10, call 1-866-60-AGT-10. That's 1-866-60248-10. Or text the word VOTE to 4810. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Murray. After the break, the voice that's got everybody talking sings for your vote. And a unique act turns out the lights, hoping to dazzle America. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Here's our next act. She's an opera singer. Her first appearance on the show caused a big stir. That's a lot to cope with when you're only 10 years old. She is Jackie Ivanko.
All we want to do is find that one moment, that one gem, that one star. This is the moment. You're the star.
I've never heard a crowd roar that loud. For me, I felt like I had just won a Grammy.
People still believe that sound coming out of that little girl is not her. And the reason people don't believe it is because it's so phenomenal. The next day, there was over 3 million hits on YouTube just to watch it replayed. I'm here to tell you that it's real.
Now that I'm here in the semifinals, I practice all the time, to the point where my brother says for me to stop.
She really is singing all the time. I'm like, can you just be quiet for just a little bit? And she's like, I have to practice.
It's so much pressure for a girl of her age. She's just a child.
Tonight, I just want to make sure that I don't mess up at all. Because I really, really, really want to make it to the top 10.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, here's Jackie Ivanko.
Quando il sole segnalo dei tanti vent'anni cielo cinque una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, con me. Time to say goodbye. I see in luna mai, vedo adesso tu con te, adesso significa con te partirò sul nuovi per mare che io lo so, non esistono più, until you time to say goodbye. Sul nuovi per mare che io lo so, non esistono più.
Wow. Incredible. Incredible. Look at all these people standing. Sharon, how'd she do?
Jackie, it's just, guys, Jackie, I'm going to have to talk over all this screaming. I know you must realize how blessed you are to have been born with this amazing gift, and it has developed at such a young age for you. And I hope you realize that your life will never be the same again. It will be just as great, but all the great opportunities and all the great adventures you're going to have, because your voice is going to take you all over the world.
Thank you.
And you know what? This gift couldn't have been given to a better child, because you are just an amazing young girl.
Thank you.
Howie.
You know, Jackie, I'm sitting here and looking at you and listening to you, and it is real, and you are like an angel from another planet. You really are. It's unbelievable. I've never witnessed something like this and heard something like this. There aren't even words to describe, but I'm so happy that I can be here, witness it, and hear it. And people watching at home, this is a great moment that they are witnessing.
Mr. Morgan.
Jackie, this is why we do these shows. You know, I've been a judge on America's Got Talent for 5 years. I've judged thousands of acts, many of them terrible. A lot of them very good. We've found some big stars. And tonight, I think we've had 4 or 5 acts which I think have absolutely got the potential to be stars. But we have got in you a superstar.
All right, Jackie, now, you're 10 years old, and you just sung for millions of people. Do you ever get nervous?
Well, I do get very nervous before I go on stage because I don't want to mess up. Because this is a big shot, and it's helping me follow my dream, and I just really hope that it happens.
All right. Well, to help it happen, you know what you have to do? You have to vote. So vote for Jackie. Call 1-866-60-AGT-11. That's 1-866-60-248-11. Or you can text the word VOTE to 4811. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Jackie Ivanko. Let's stand it up again. Okay, we've got one more act to see. Then Europe. After the break, it's time to vote. Remember, the act can't go through without you. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. Now, I know what you're sitting there thinking at home. Wow, how can I be on that show? I mean, don't you want to know what these three think about your talent? Well, audition for the new season, and it's coming up. Matter of fact, I have the first 3 cities right here. We have Denver, Los Angeles, and Chicago starting in October. So you know what you got to do. We got more cities to come. Make sure you go to NBC.com/AGT for more information. Okay, now, back to tonight. Our next contestants, they're a bunch of students, but you know they have a phenomenal act, and they're following their dream, but it costs a price. Matter of fact, take a look. They are fighting gravity. Oh, my God. This is amazing.
We're fraternity brothers.
Blue Rain Group, Cirque du Soleil, move over.
The act going into the semifinals is fighting gravity.
Making it through to the semifinals was an absolutely amazing feeling. It was the best moment of our lives. But we're definitely feeling the pressure right now.
There's no way we can take classes and continue on with the show, so we made the decision to take off classes for this semester.
We decided to take a leap of faith and follow our dreams. We're not students, we're not working, we're not making any income. It's been tough.
Fighting Gravity have been really original so far, but they've got to keep reinventing the wheel.
This is the semi-finals. I want a whole new concept. Everything has to be brand new.
We know that the only way that we can step up our last performance is to take a risk.
We're adding a lot more props, some more scenes, there's now a story.
Fighting Gravity. It is amazing. It's phenomenal. I can't wait to see them. Or not see them.
We want to make it to the top 10 more than anything right now. We've sacrificed a lot, so to go home empty-handed would just be heartbreaking.
From Blacksburg, Virginia, give it up for Fighting Gravity. Wow. That was crazy. Fighting Gravity. Another standing ovation. What a night. Howie.
You know, what a night. What a night. You guys, oh, look at his eyes. Wow. Wow. You are one of my favorite acts, if not my favorite act. Nobody could follow Jackie, only you guys. You guys did it. You brought it home. You are headliners. I hope that people vote. There are so many good acts. If they don't vote, you'll go home. You don't deserve to go home. You deserve to stay all the way to the end. That is wow and unique.
Piers, how do you feel?
You came within about 1 foot of me buzzing you there. Whoever chucked that ball at my head, right? Did Howie put you up to that? I think Howie said it all. To try and follow what we just saw with Jackie, I thought would be impossible. But the thing about you is it's so original. It's so fresh. And I thought, how are you going to make this better each time? But you do. You come back. It's always original. It feels bigger and better. And again, what Howie said, the American public have got to vote for an act like you because you are world-class talent. So they've got to vote. We've got to see in the top 10.
Sharon.
Yeah, your act is so cool, and I think what you do is for all age groups. I mean, you performing in Vegas or wherever, you will pull in huge audiences because it's so diverse, people who would appreciate what you do. And you guys are winners, you know? You really are.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, fellas, so in the package, you guys said you're leaving college. How's your families feel about that?
I mean, they're behind us 100%. They know we're taking a chance and following our dream, but if we get voted off tomorrow, they said we're all grounded, so.
All right, well, you know what you have to do to put the guys through into the top 10? You have to vote for them. Call 1-866-60-AGT-12. That's 1-866-602-4812. If you're an AT&T subscriber, you can text the word VOTE to 4812 from your wireless phone. You can vote up to 10 times per voting method, but don't do it just yet. Just a couple of more minutes. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Fighting Gravity. Okay, the performances are done. Now it's decision time. 12 acts, only 5 can go through. Here are all of tonight's acts again, along with their voting information.
Nothing to lose, and it's you and me, and all of and did it my way.
And as usual, you can also vote online at NBC.com. Are you ready to change some lives? The voting lines are now open. Dial carefully. These are 866 numbers, not 800 numbers. If you don't get through right away, keep trying. The acts need you. Voting will be open for another 2 hours. All right, now, Howie, what are your thoughts about tonight?
Oh, my God. What an amazing night for America's Got Talent, and especially for variety. When you think of Fighting Gravity and Jackie Yvonne show and Jeremy and the Studio One, I was dazzled by so many things that I hope people vote, and I hope deserving people don't end up going home. I'm a cultural ignoramus, and I've had a wonderful night.
We'll be back tomorrow with the results. Only 5 acts will make it through to the top 10. Which 5? It's your call right here on the stage to be the cast of La Rev and Jason Derulo. this sensational show. Keep voting. We're back tomorrow night, 9, 8 Central. I'm at Nick Cannon. Good night, America.